Hi, Orbit here from East West, bringing you video number 13 in our Python for Finance for Python Beginners series. So in this video, we're going to take a look at calculating returns, as it's slightly different to how you might do it in Excel. Now, calculating benchmark returns is important when considering the performance of any trading strategy. So let's take a simple look at how we would do that. So for those of you who may be asking, should we be applying log terms, etc.? The answer is probably yes, but I am aiming to keep things simple in this series. So we start here with a simple spreadsheet and we're just looking at simple returns. Now in the first table, I've worked out one simple way, which is to take yesterday's price, divide by today's price, and then minus 1 from the total. And then just using Excel to convert to a percentage, and we get minus 1.25% for the first day's change. To get the running balance, I've simply multiplied yesterday's balance by today's change and then added the starting balance. In the second table, I have calculated the change by dividing yesterday's price by today's price and then simply multiplying the result by yesterday's balance to get the running balance. Now this is more the way we would do it in Python. So as you can see, both methods return the same values. Now naturally there is more than one way to do it, but again I am trying to just keep it simple. So with that being demonstrated, let's move over to Python. Now as always, we start here in our utilities folder, which is of course the subfolder of our main Python codes folder. And then from here we will just start the new project by, as always, opening a new Jupyter notebook. Next, I'll just fill in all the headings and import the libraries that we will need. Now here we've imported the NumPy library. We've imported that as MP. Now this module is a mathematical module that can help us with more complicated calculations. So first we'll just import the simple spreadsheet that we were just looking at. The next thing we'll do is we will just set a variable named balance, and we'll just set that variable to 1,000 so it matches what was on our spreadsheet. So if we just call up our data frame, we can see here that this data frame is exactly the same as what we were looking at on the spreadsheet. Next, I'll just make a copy of the data frame, and I'll also drop all the price column, all the columns except the price column. So now that that's done, we can just bring up the new data frame, and we can see here that we're ready to go. So now we need to begin to add in some of the columns. So for the change column, we simply take the price and we divide it by the previous price, as we have done in other videos, using that Shift 1 function. For the balance column, we'll take the balance variable, which we set at 1,000, and we'll multiply that by the change. Now when we look at the data frame, we can see there is a problem. The code is multiplying each line by 1,000, but of course the balance is changing every day, and so we need to multiply by the new balance, not the starting balance. To do this, we add the cumulative product function to the end of the line of code. Now once this is inserted, we can rerun the code, and the result is the balance column that is returning now a running total of the balance, which is what we want. So the data frame we have built now matches the original data frame that we imported from Excel, as we can see here. So finally, a quick real-life example. So if we download and apply the same procedure to Apple for 2022, we can see our balance is down to $732 from our original 1,000. Now this is our benchmark return for buying and holding Apple at the start of the year. Now of course any system needs to have a better balance than the benchmark to be considered. So this will be the subject of future videos. So that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.